Okay, so hi, this is Lasse from Pihka Sound. So we are big fans of the Star Wars series The Mandalorian, like everybody else these days, because the show season 2 just started. And we wanted to make a cover version of the Ludwig Göransson title track of it, because we are big fans of Ludwig Göransson's music. And I know a lot of people have made cover versions of this song already on YouTube, but we wanted to have our own take on it with our hardware synth arsenal. And we did. We are using like most of our hardware arsenal. And I thought that I might show you the Ableton session that we use to sequence our synthesizers with, because, you know, some people might be interested. We've got MIDI going into 8 different tracks. And all of these tracks were pre-programmed inside another software called Sibelius. Henna, who is the piano player on this track and synthesizer player as well, has made these MIDI files inside Sibelius, like notation of the Ludwig Göransson original track inside Sibelius. And then it was really fun to decide what synthesizer should play what. Like Juno should play this, and the analog rhythm should obviously play the drums, and she played the piano live because that was a really important bit. The first channel, rhythm MIDI, goes into electron analog rhythm, and we don't have any kind of monitoring here inside of Ableton, because Ableton is really difficult at monitoring. It gives you this really annoying bit of latency that can give you phasing issues. So we are doing monitoring via DSP Mix Effects by Steinberg. We have these Steinberg audio interfaces, so it's really easy to use. We're sending MIDI from this track into the rhythm, and we are listening to the rhythm on this track, 8-7 and 6, 7 and 8. And it sounds like this. So yeah, we were also routing the bass through the analog rhythm, because it sounds really lovely with the analog compression when the drums and the bass hit the same time. I can't play you the bass because it was a Eurorack bass. I made the bass with this Eurorack synthesizer, and it's really difficult to, like, I don't want to make the patch again. When we shot the video, we had like something else going on the next day and had to take down the patch. So that's the bad thing about using hardware synthesizers, and Eurorack in particular, because you just cannot save patches. Anyway, then there is the piano MIDI. This was just for reference. Henna played the piano live on the acoustic Yamaha piano that we have. Then we have the Voca MIDI, a synthesizer like this. So the vocal keys is receiving on channel 9. We are sending MIDI to it on channel 9. Like that. Yeah. Now we have the Minilogue next. Then we did, like, this is an old Juno track. We did not use this one. It could actually be deleted, but I'm not going to do it yet. Then we have the Minilogue. Let me just set up the monitor routing for it. I think it goes into this channel over here. So this is the Korg Minilogue, and every time you turn on the Minilogue, you need to play this game. Yeah, it's like a Pong game. Oops. I screwed up. Yeah, but believe it or not, I have like a couple of times finished that game. Sounds very much like the Minilogue, but we run it through a lot of effects, because we always consider the Minilogue and every other synth actually like has a very raw sound in a way. Like a guitar, you know. You would always run an electric guitar through some pedals and through like an amp. You're never putting it in directly into the mixer or an audio interface. That's how we consider these synthesizers as well. We have all these effects for the Minilogue always set up. This is like a DIY bit crusher, a DIY rat clone, Strymon Blue Sky, and a Boss chorus. All right, then we have the Juno, the mighty Juno. Sounds like this. Now it doesn't really sound like this on the track. Our Juno has this little issue. One of the 6 voices is broken, the first one. So the first one of the 6 is always going to be a bit quieter. But if you're using the Juno just as a bass, you can do this trick. If you press both these buttons at the same time, the poly mode goes so that it plays all the 6 voices always at the same time. So it becomes like a monophonic synth, but with 6 oscillators. Well, in this case, 5 oscillators, because one of them is broken. So it sounds like this. Then we have the Digitone. It's an FM synth by Electron, and I can't play you the live sound of it because I don't have it set up at the moment, but I can play you the what we recorded. We actually summed up the Digitone with the drums and the bass, so I was not able to mix the drums, the bass and the Digitone afterwards because it was all summed like this. You can hear that da 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 da. That's the Digitone. The drums are not hitting quite as hard as they could be hitting if I would mix this song properly. I have not done much to it. Like you can see, there's just an EQ8, a little bit of things here and there. I have the neutron, which is not doing much, and another EQ8 to cut out the very high end. Then we have recorded the piano separately. It sounds like this. It was recorded through X4. That's the flashback X4, but also some additional reverb and delay were added from Ableton. We recorded the vocal keys plus DSP. It's a pocket-sized synthesizer and it sounds like this. Really amazing. The plus DSP on the name means that it's going through some DSP effects from this monitoring software. It means like an EQ and compression. I have also been using Decapitator in post. Like this is the most important plugin pack that I have, the full Sound Toys package. I bought it like 5 years ago and like honestly it's been on every mix ever since. Then we have the Minilogue plus Strymon. Yeah, so this is the Minilogue that I just showed you. Sounds like this. It goes really nicely with the vocal keys. There's also some insanely cool stuff in here. Really nice. Then we have the Juno. Let's listen to that in solo first. Sounds like this. So this is a monophonic Juno because it is broken. I love the Juno-106. This is all the synthesizers at the same time. Let me open up the MIDI maps as well, so you can follow from there if you like. Like, these are the MIDI maps. And these are the audios. This is an amazing song by Ludwig Göransson. It's called The Mandalorian. I mean, the thing that we pointed out when recording this one-take live synthesizer thing, version of it, is that you cannot really like ruin the song with different instrumentation. It's such a strong composition that it just like drives itself, no matter what you play it with. And it sounds really amazing. I hope we are doing it at least a little bit of justice with our version. Please hit me with questions if you got some questions about this session or our synthesizers, whatever. And subscribe to this channel if you'd like. I'm gonna be making more videos like this. Like, for example, I'm gonna be making a video in future about this new computer that I'm using. I just bought a new PC computer to run Ableton and Cubase with. I'm gonna be doing a PC laptop optimization video, optimizing a PC laptop for audio production, because there are some gimmicks and tricks that you can do to make it run much smoother. Check out our own music if you'd like. Pihka is my name, is the name of our group, and thank you for watching. Bye.